Hello everyone, Smithy here, and welcome back to AAW on TEW9. I've actually think I've got that intro down for once, so there we go. There is something going for us. I haven't actually released the last 2 episodes yet of AAW, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna record these going forward. As for a couple of things that we've changed in this episode, so I only recorded the last one. I think it was 2 days ago. And I've just been, realistically, I've been enjoying playing the game at the moment. I'm not sure how it's going to be received, but I am just enjoying playing the game at the moment. So we're going to go through a few things. We're gonna show you what we've changed. We've done a lot off video. I'm sorry, off stream. I've literally just finished a stream, so there's something. We've done a lot, and I wrote myself a little to-do list to remind myself about what we've done. Obviously, we've gone over the contracts, we've gone over the roster, we've gone through our release list, and we've made a new release list. And I haven't released no one yet. We're going to do that in today's episode. A lot of admin at the beginning, but we should be able to get through quite a lot in this episode. I'm not sure whether that's the first thing I should talk about. Let's talk about it, actually. So, first thing you might notice on this screen here is we have a next event in 13 days. AAW, one night only, Oceania 2025. Now, I don't know why it says the year, I'll be honest. But, one night only Oceania, we have made 12 events. We've got a lot more events. Basically, we're just looking for ways to try and boost our popularity. So, we've made middle month pay-per-views, one night only. Won't really be storyline based. Will just be a load of random matches on the card. We don't need to actually improve any storylines or anything like that, but it's going to cost us more money, obviously, to get a load of people on the card. But it's going to be a one night only event, couple of hours show, and we're just going to do a big event mid-month, which won't mean a lot. We have stolen a cringy WWE idea where we're actually just going to have a tournament on each show. So we're going to have the tournament in Oceania, where we're just going to have the top 8 most popular people. So men or women, we're going to have the top 8 most popular people on our roster at the time. And they're going to compete at AAW one night only Oceania in a single knockout tournament, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and final, all on the same show. And the same thing for Queen of the Ring, same thing for King of the Ring. One night only UK, we've got one night only Europe, Canada, USA. USA, we're going to do it basically out of Great Lakes. That's all that USA is. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to do it, but we're going to do it out of Great Lakes just to try and get our popularity up elsewhere. Japan, Mexico, India. We've got a one night only tournament, a tag team tournament, and we've got a mixed person tourney right at the end of the month, right at the end of the year, just before the Windy City Classic. My voice has broke twice already in this episode. Love that. Well, we're basically just going to grab the most popular people, men or women, on the show, and we're going to have them all in one tournament. We'll have men be women, we'll have women be women, we'll have men be men, we'll have whatever else be whatever else, and we're just going to do a massive tournament. I have made titles. So these are going to be tournament titles. So we've got Oceania Cup, because obviously this will be done this month. And we've also made, if we look at retired, we've made one for each show. So they're not going to hold on to it, but they're basically going to get a massive popularity boost, hopefully. And I think it's a good idea. We're going to see how it goes. It's a new year. We're going into 2025 now. We're going to go through the end of year awards, stuff like that in a moment. But that's big. That's big for us. I feel like that's going to really improve the size of the company. We have obviously given ourselves a bit more money. We're up to just under 4 million at the moment, but we've spent a lot of money already, and it's going to come in handy. Money don't mean much in this game anyway. We just want to use it in terms of making ourselves better. So bringing in people. I'm going to show you something else that I did, which is really big. I went along to companies, and I looked over at the money situation, and you see that they're in debt, 88 grand. So I contacted them, I attempted to take over, and they said they're not in a bad enough financial position to need to accept. And I went through them all. There was a company here called Ice Ribbon, which I bought and I disbanded. There was a company. There are new wrestling companies coming to the game, by the way, so I'm doing a full WWE here, but it's fine. Pro Wrestling Zero, which was in Japan, is gone. And Pro Wrestling Eve, which was based in the UK, it was an all-women's promotion, has gone. So, it's actually in my news. Is that in my news that I bought it? It's not. Okay, never mind. But yeah, we bought 3 companies that were all in a lot of debt and were going under anyway. So before they went right under, I decided to buy them. And what I didn't realise is we take their popularity, which I never knew. So we're not even... Our most popular place now isn't even the Great Lakes. Canada's still the same. Mexico's still the same. British Isles, Southern England, which was where Pro Wrestling Eve was based. We're now at 24. This was like at 1. What was it? Wait. British Isles. 1. And we've got up to 24. In that region. Obviously 10 others, 15 others, 3 others. The other one I want to look at is Japan. We stole Pro Wrestling Zero's popularity, which I never realized was a thing. We are now most popular in Kanto in Japan, which means when we do our one night only show in Japan, we are going to be doing that. Track progress again. Look at Japan. We had 1 because we stole their popularity. We are now popular in Japan. I'll be honest, it did say we would steal the popularity. I didn't think it meant all of it, because I probably wouldn't have done it. But they negotiated with us. We bought them out with the money that we had still from last month, and then I gave myself a little boost, because we are still going to be losing money, because we have still got like a lot of people on the paycheck. A lot of people on the roster that are demanding a big paycheck. Obviously, last episode we also did a load of people came to us about pay rises and stuff like that. I think that was last episode anyway. Might have been the episode before. I can't remember. I've edited both the episodes today and uploaded them privately on YouTube today. They will be going out over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll get to that as well. So we've done that. That now means if we look at this and we go to Company Wars, obviously it says up here we're 39th. It hasn't updated. We've gone to 19th. We've gone to 19th in the world. Once we skip a day, we are going to be 19th in the world. Still tiny, but 19th in the world. We have jumped so many companies. So many companies. Obviously, we've got rid of some, so we've got rid of 3 companies. So it's gone from 51 to 48. So we've improved these ones down here as well. They've gone up a little bit. But we're tiny. NWA is tiny as well, and they're around this point. So we're on the same sort of level as NWA right now, which is huge. Marigold's just in front of us. All Japan is just in front of us. There is loads of companies that are in debt. Like loads. All Japan's in debt. Big Japan Pro Wrestling's in major debt. A Big Lucha's in debt. I think is one of the smaller promotions. But I think that's a good way to get a little boost in what we're doing. So I am probably going to do it again if I get a chance to. All the big companies, there is no chance they're going to allow me to take them over. And if there are some of the bigger companies, I'll probably just cheat and give them a little bit of money just to keep them in the game. But the ones that I've done so far, I don't know enough about personally. I know Pro Wrestling 01 is a big company in Japan, or at least was a big company in Japan. But yeah, I don't know enough about them, so I didn't mind getting rid of them from the game. Next thing we've done, we have actually cancelled a TV deal because they were covering the same places and it just weren't working out right for the money. So we paid a little bit of money to cancel a TV deal. We have now stuck with fully YouTube. So we've now, with that popularity in Japan and UK, we have now managed to get a TV deal with Japan and UK. USA covers Canada as well, by the way. And it's the same thing for the shows. So it will be shown at late night, so we've still not got the best time slot. But we've got Tiny now, if I show you the coverage. We've now got Tiny in Great Lake, in America, in Canada, in the UK and Japan. Still nothing in Mexico, Europe, Oceania and India. I think it was then. But it's better than what we had. I think we should see a bit of an increase in the TV rating, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I don't really know how the TV deals work. Whenever I've done a TW save, I'm normally with AEW or WWE or like a bigger company. And I normally just get myself my own network and work it through that. I can afford my own network now with the increase in money, but I don't feel like I warrant spending the money on that. So I'm not going to get my own network for now. That'll be something for the future. But yeah, again, we've only been doing this playthrough for 3 months, so we ain't going to do nothing for that. We have put in some new offers for people on a shortlist, and we've done a lot. We have now gone, so last episode we went for the people that were 55 years and older. We've now gone down to another 5 years to 50 and older. And we'll go through them when we get a moment to. I ain't going to show you everyone now. I'll show you all the ones that accept. Because knowing us, they'll accept with us and then they'll join AEW anyway, like a few people have done. Which I'm pretty sure I showed in the previous episode. I've got to work out who to release and releases. We'll go through that in a moment. New storylines. That's true. Actually, that says something else first. Now, speaking of the release list, Joe Alonzo was on the release list. Former Heritage Champion. Pushed him a lot. A load of people wanted to put him over. Who was it? Jake Roberts wanted to put him over. Colt Cabana wanted to put him over. Scott Steiner wanted to put him over. That was Scott Steiner 40 pop. Colt Cabana, what is Colt Cabana actually? 37 in Great Lakes. He probably weren't that. He's probably about 35 at the time. Jake Roberts had about 40 pop. Joe Alonzo is now at 36 popularity because of them wins. He has gone from 22 to 36. And trust me, I have done nothing. I've done nothing to him because I was looking to release him. I was just jobbing him out. He lost to Mick Foley at pay-per-view and then I was going to get rid of him. This guy has gone from a well-known person to a major star in the company. And from the limited things that I've watched in AEW, I like Joe Alonzo. There's the reason why I made him Heritage Champion. There's the reason why I kept him as Heritage Champion for so long. I like Joe Alonzo. He just weren't doing it in the ring. He had an average of like 32 last month, and that's the reason why he was getting released. At the pay-per-view, he hit a 41 against Mick Foley. That's what I need from him. I need above 40 from him. Now at 36 popularity, I don't know if he's just got that. I'm hoping for 50 performances. I'm hoping for 55, 60 performances. I don't know actually what his stats are like in ring. And I haven't seen actually if there's any like progress with these. Like, has there been any progress now? Looking at this, a little bit of progress, 48, 50. It's gone up a little bit. It's went down in flashiness. You can't see this because it's just off the screen, I know. That's psychology. Wait, where's psychology? Bottom 4. 50, 35, 1700. Alright, it's not gone up too much. It's not gone up that much. In general, it's not gone up that much. That ain't gone up at all. Basic's gone up to 61 from 59. 61 selling, 70 consistency, that's nice. Safety's gone up by 2 as well. So he is improving a little bit. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how he performs in ring now his popularity is so high. He is no longer on the release list, and he's the only one that has been removed from the release list that used to be on it. I'm very surprised. I only noticed as I ended the last episode. Otherwise, I would have left it in the last episode. But I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. So that's Joe Alonzo. Raven we'll talk about in a moment. Nothing bad, I'll be honest. If I show you the new storylines very quickly that we've done. So just going to show you the ones that we've done. We've got a lot of new storylines. We've got all the championship matches, and then we've got a few of the major stars in rivalries as well. So we're going to continue with the Minoru Suzuki Mustafa Ali rivalry, the one that started last month. Obviously, Suzuki actually replaced Trevor Lee in this what's the word? In this rivalry, because Trevor Lee was out with a broken ankle. Could still wrestle, but his performances were really bad. 67 at the pay-per-view, they had can I look at this? I can't look at that through now. They had great chemistry. I'm not sure it was good or great chemistry, but they had good or great chemistry. So I'm thinking, let's try and boost the popularity, boost the heat even more with a few more weeks, and maybe we'll get an even better match in the next pay-per-view. That's the way I'm thinking. Next up, we've got Sky Blue. Sky Blue will be defending her title against Killer Kelly, who's the former champion, and Jodie Threat, who I'm going to put into the storyline in a triple threat. Raven managing Jodie Threat, Jake Roberts managing Killer Kelly, hoping Raven and Jake Roberts will be able to get this feud going. We have continued it from the last review, obviously it was Sky Blue v Killer Kelly. TV title, we're going to continue again because we're just going to do a scramble. Gangrel is going to defend his title every week on the show. I'm not sure how long he's going to keep it for. These are the guys that are all the well-knowns and below that is available for him to face. It's not too many. Obviously, we've got a lot of major stars at the moment where it's not sorted itself out. So not too many opponents for him. Gangrel is actually considered a star now, so I'm not sure how that's going to work for him. But yeah, he's going to basically just have matches every week, see if I can get his performance up a little bit, because his performances, if I look at Gangrel very quickly, he's averaging about 38, which isn't great. It's not what I want. I want above 40 minimum. Tag titles, we've got the Good Brothers against a new tag team in Colt Cabana and Mick Foley. I need more face teams, and I was looking through my roster of my face roster, and I put two teams together. The first one, which I'm going to talk about now, is Colt Cabana and Mick Foley. We're going to do something with them. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to pair them up. We're going to get them to go against the Good Brothers at overview. Silas Young v Yuji Nagata is just a match between major stars. Oh, I should put this one. Trevor Lee v Ultimate Dragon is another one. Ultimate Dragon was 71 performance at the pay-per-view. At that point, the best performance we had ever in AEW. Mustafa Ali actually beat it in the main event. I think Ali had a 73 in the main event. Sabu will be taking on Zachary Wentz. Myron Reed will be in the background. Mike Bennett's oldie story continues, where he'll be facing Kurt Angle at the next pay-per-view. Ken Shamrock will go one-on-one with PCO. Joe Alonso v Jushin Thunder Liger. Now we've got Joe Alonso back, and he's a major star. We're going to give him a rivalry. Ace Austin v Josh Alexander. We're going to do as well at the pay-per-view. And we're going to continue this feud. We've removed Mance Warner and Davey Vega from the rivalry. And we're going to go with Ace Perry v Jake something in a sort of like a championship rematch sort of thing. So that is the storylines. A lot of storylines that we need to build up over the next few weeks. But yet again, we've got a pay-per-view at in Oceania midway through. Should help. Hopefully should help. Anything else that we need to talk about? Yes, we will talk about the backstage quickly. So corporate side of it, yet again, I explained last episode, we are going to be going through, we're not going to be, we've got a specific amount of people per role that I want for now. To try and reduce the amount of people got a roster, try and reduce money, try and reduce a few other bits. But yeah, so corporate side of it, we've got 3 people. We've got Danny Daniels, we've got Guest, and we've got Smithy, who are just doing like random roles. Guest is a personality who's just going to be standing in the background of segments. Danny Daniels is a road agent, and Smithy is a personality, he's a referee, he's a few other bits and pieces. Managers, we're going to stick with the same 3 we've got. Jake Roberts, Raven, and Tully Blanchard. All with their clients that they've got. We have got play-by-play. We've got a new play-by-play. Kevin Kelly, I didn't want Kevin Patrick on here, is going to replace Kevin Patrick on the play-by-play. I've already changed it. Basically, just looking at their skills, he's got 68 play-by-play. He's got 54. We got marked down for a couple of matches because our play-by-play was so bad. So bringing Kevin Kelly, replace Kevin Patrick. That should be a good replacement. Color commentator, we are keeping Don Callis as the color commentary. So Kevin Kelly and Don Callis in commentary. I thought that would be quite good. And referees, there is 4 there. We have got Jimmy Corderis and Mike Chioda. 83 for Jimmy Corderis, 86 for Mike Chioda. Sensational. Like, they're the 2 that I want. They're the 2 that I'm going to keep. Anyone else I don't really need. Which leads us on to the release list. So, a guy that remains on it is Beef. Now, he moaned at me last month for not being on a couple of shows. So I gave him a match against Kurt Angle, which he didn't do too bad with. His average has gone up to 37. But he's just not great. Popularity is 20. It's sticking around the same at the moment. He's not gone up this month. Yeah, we're not gonna release him. We have a few different things here. We have people that we're just gonna release, people that we're gonna release for certain reasons, people that we're gonna job out until they leave, pretty much. Yeah, and there's other people as well, as you'll be aware of last episode, who have signed contracts elsewhere, so we're going to obviously add them to the release list, but we're not necessarily going to release them because we might want to bring them back in the future and we don't want to piss them off before doing it. Next guy, actually talk about the people that are actually going to AEW who we're not going to release just in case they get pissed off. Dan Lambert is leaving, is going to AEW. He signed an exclusive deal with AEW. So he will be leaving us. He will be leaving TNA. We'll be leaving Marvelous. Who else we got in that bracket? James Mitchell's the same thing. He'll be leaving NWA and us to join AEW full time. And also Vicky Guerrero, same thing. Doesn't say though about she's working for AEW. Has she not agreed? Oh, Ring of Honor's owned. Ring of Honor's owned by AEW, so she's going to work in Ring of Honor. She's not going to work in AEW. Okay, cool. That's fine. Makes sense. Vicky Guerrero is done. James Mitchell is done. And the other guy was Dan Lambert is done. Now, some more people that we're going to add to the release list, but not let them leave. Davey Vega just had a big match at the pay-per-view. Had the Heritage title match. Was managed by Raven. I'm only going to have the people that are on the roster, that are on not on the release list, be managed by people that are counted as managers. So Davey Vega will be leaving Raven's flock, which we'll do on a little storyline on the show just to explain it. He's got an average of 43, not too bad. He's got a popularity of 26, which I think has gone up a little bit. Yeah, it's gone up a little bit. But he's just not great compared to a lot of the roster. So yet again, we're not going to release him. We're just going to draw him out until pretty much he leaves or he's useless for us. Same person that falls into that bracket is Fred Yehai, just because I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's not gone up anywhere. We're not pushing him at all. We're not really using him. I've got nothing for him. I don't know him enough. Same thing. He's got an average of 58 though. So we're going to use him while we can. Next guy is the guy right next to him, Funaki. Popularity of 20. He's got an average of 43, but he's just not very good. Jerry Lynn, next guy on the list. Popularity of 31. Averaging 40 in the ring. He could be a referee, but we've got better referees. So we are going to job him out. Johnny Bravo is the next one. Apologies for that. Johnny Bravo is the next one. Yeah, he's not going up anywhere. He was a referee before. Made him back into a wrestler now and a road agent. Same thing. We're going to job him out until he gets pissed off and leaves. We're only really going to do that for people that we don't care about bringing back in the future. So, yeah, he's one of them again. Next one's Lance Storm. So, he's got 23 popularity. He's averaging 48. At 55 years old, he's averaging 48. The problem with him is he can't wrestle for longer than 5 minutes. So, there was a match at the pay-per-view, which I think went 6 minutes. And I got moaned at because he was in it. And he was exhausted by the end of it. So, there's no use using him. Unless we're going to get someone to majorly squash him. Which is what we're going to do. So we're not going to release him. We're going to drop him out until he leaves in matches less than 5 minutes. That's the plan for that. Next guy is Luther. Exactly the same thing. He's averaging 36. He's gone up a little bit. We're going to drop him out until he leaves. Their actual releases. Next one on this list is Rikishi. The same thing. He's averaging 30. He's got popularity of 25. We could use that popularity. He could be a manager, but yet again, we've got 3 good managers. There's no point having Rikishi. Rohit Rahu is in the same boat. He's averaging a 42. Yet again, he's got decent microphone and stuff like that, so he could be a manager, but he's just not as good as other people. So he's got 30 in the Great Lakes, which I think has gone up actually. It's gone up from October. Yeah, he's on a release list, but we're gonna just use him to put other people over. Same with Savio Vega. He's got 21 in Great Lakes. I might even do that American show in Puerto Rico if we're still going around, just to see if we can get a good performance out of Savio Vega. Yet again, can be a decent manager, but not interested. He's also from the release list last time as well, as is Scott Steiner. He's lost quite a lot of his popularity. 36 pop. He's down to now from 40, losing to Joe Alonso, which he agreed to do. I never asked him to. But same thing, we're going to not release him. I can imagine he's going to become a bit of an arsehole at some point. So I'm imagining this happiness isn't going to last for long. I haven't even given him a bonus or anything. But I can imagine he's going to get pissed off at me sooner rather than later. So I'm preparing for that. Release. Terry Funk, also on the release list before. He's gone from 40 down to 38. He's still averaging 39 though. And yet again, could be a good manager. But we've got better managers. I've got 4 people, the same thing. Tim Storm, 18 pop. Huh? My screen's gone off here, so I can't see what's going on. There we go. 18 pop in Great Lakes. but he's averaging 42. So I might keep him for another month. I might release him next month, but I'm going to keep him for now. It'd be a roadie as well for us. So we'll see with Tim Storm. He can be a manager in a colour, but yeah, again, there's people better than him. Fawn Vertigo, same thing. Was in Raven's Flock. I'm going to do a segment where Raven kicks him out of Raven's Flock. And maybe brings in someone new. Maybe just sticks with Jodie Threat. I don't really know yet. I haven't thought too much about it. But yeah, again, look, 10 in the Great Lakes. He's improved hanging around Raven, but not enough. And I've got nothing for him. He's averaging 44. He's got 10 popularity, averaging 44. That's really, really good. But maybe we'll just use him to get some good matches out of people. Vladimir Kozlov actually gave him the win at the event, at the pay-per-view. But he's just not good. He's got an average of 35, popularity 26. We're just going to job him out until he leaves again. And Zico is the last one. Rohit Rahu's tag team partner. We're going to keep him as a tag team. I think I might have actually removed them, but we're going to keep him as a tag team and have them put over some of our new teams. Probably a Colt Cabana and Mick Foley. See, maybe they'll put them over on their way out. Use that 22 popularity. Maybe give a Colt Cabana a few points, if I can do. Now, I'm pretty sure the rest of them that are on my release list, I am releasing right now. Big names on this list. So first things first, Martin Tremblay, the referee that we signed last month. We've got Mike Chioda, we've got Jimmy Corderis. We don't need 3 referees, as we've got Smithy as well. He's just not good enough. He's got 65 refereeing, which is fine, but not for us. So we are going to release Martin Tremblay from his contract. There is no need for us to have him around. Kevin Patrick, same thing. Don't mind him in real life either. But we've brought in Kevin Kelly now. Hopefully Kevin Kelly and Don Callis don't clash. Kevin Patrick and Kevin Kelly didn't like it. They didn't commentate well together. So not that I would have put them together anyway, but I am going to release him. He has only got 54 play-by-play. Brought in Kevin Kelly, who's got 60 odd. Yeah, Kevin Patrick, thank you very much, but goodbye. Next guy on the list. See, again, there was nothing personal against them. Should we go through the people who are just shit? I think there's 4 people on here who are just shit. So there's 3 of them who right, 27, 27, 27, 30. So Tatanka, he averages 30. He's got 11 popularity. So 30 ain't bad, but 30 isn't great for my company and where we want to go. He does nothing out the ring, so we are just going to release Tatanka. There's nothing that he can offer us. The 11 popularity isn't going to help us in any way either, and 30 match performance isn't going to help us, so there's no point. Next one is actually a tag team of the Headbangers. Mosh averaging a 27. Both are actually. Mosh and Thrasher both averaging 27, both popularity 12. Mosh is gone. Thrasher is gone. Don't need either of them two. And then the last one I wrote, there are better colours and managers, as in better colour commentators and managers, because he can do both of these, but he's just not as great. He's got popularity of 10, release due to being overly shit. He's also got an average performance of 27 in ring, and that is Shane Douglas. He's actually moaning about a few people that we're looking to bring in as well. So it might be good if we get rid of him sooner rather than later, and that's exactly what we just did. Now we've got a few people that we brought in. Actually, I think we brought in all these people, but yeah. We've got 4 people here, which I've wrote. Release because they're an arsehole is basically what I've said. So the first guy is Stallion Rogers. So a guy who performs, average of 44, not too bad. Nothing out of ring, can't nothing out of ring. Popularity is 21, so he could offer me a little bit more, and if he wasn't such a negative presence backstage, I'd keep him and job him out. However, he's very negative backstage, so I'm going to release Stallion Rogers. Stallion Rogers has been released from the company. The next one that falls into that bracket, there's actually 3 of them. The first one averages 45, yet again, nothing out of ring. Popularity's at 49, but is a massive arsehole. The Big Boss Man. 1,130 per show. Don't need it anymore. Big Boss Man, Sayonara. We stole a lot of his popularity. So we did do the job right. We put over someone last show. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Josh Alexander. Alexander got a few popularity points for that, which probably means Josh Alexander's going to leave us soon and go to a bigger company. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll think about it at a later date. Next one is that the same thing. Nothing out of ring. Popularity 53. His average in ring is 53. So yet again, it'd be on my main roster forever. Like, it'd be on my main roster for a long time if he wasn't such an arsehole backstage. He's one of two people who is a very, an extremely negative backstage presence. And that man is the British Bulldog. I have no interest in bringing you back. Sayonara, pal. And the other guy who's an extremely negative presence backstage is JBL. No surprise there, of course. Averaging at 50, popularity 54, so he's a bit below his popularity. He could be a colour commentator for us. He's at a 63 colour, but obviously we've got Don Callis at 80. No need to keep him. Don't want him. He's an arsehole. In a bit, JBL. And then the last two, I really don't want to release. But until they get over their personal issues, which affects every single match that they're in, I don't want to use them anymore. And they're two people that I know from watching WWE, from watching a bit of TNA, from watching a little bit of AEW, I suppose one of them was in. Mainly WWE. First one is Rich Swann. Obviously in a tag team with ACH. Averaging a 53. But he has these personal issues. This attribute is automatically temporary and lasts between 3 months and 2 years. I can't have this guy on my roster for 2 years with personal issues. I can't do it. So, I will add him back to my shortlist. But Rich Swann is going to be released from his contract. I don't want him. I will bring him back in the future if he's happy to come back. But I don't want him. This guy, Matt Riddle, same thing, personal issues. Used to be the world champion. His performances are slowing down and being bad because he's got personal issues. He's got a lot of issues, to be fair. Yeah, also in trouble, personal issues. He's got a lot wrong with him. But same thing, the unpredictability has gone too far. He's gone from the company. Now, that is some big names gone from the company. I realized I didn't add Matt Riddle to my shortlist because yet again, if he can sort them out, I'm more than happy bringing Matt Riddle back. But he needs to sort them out. Was there anyone else actually I just released there who I might want in the future? Obviously, I'm only looking at the younger people, so anyone that's below the age of 50. Is it in my news? AAW, it is. Good, okay. So, Kevin Patrick, no. Actually, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully he can get a job on the indies somewhere. Although he wasn't working with anyone else except for me. Stallion Rogers, no, he's a negative. I suppose Matt Riddle is a negative as well. But it's fine. We'll stick with that. Maybe we'll bring them in the future. Beef and Johnny Bravo still got some morale issues. Maybe I should bring them up a little bit. But in all fairness, they're both out to be released. So I don't necessarily need to. Bring them back. Yeah, everyone else we've got here, we're just going to job them out until they leave. And then the 3 that are leaving for AEW, we're going to allow them to leave for AEW. But yeah, I think that's a lot of admin done. That's 35 minutes of me just pure waffling. I'm not sure how much that I'm going to cut out. I'm going to skip ahead a few days and we're going to get some cool news, some end of year news. So we're going to see what happens. Right, this is a bit of news. Ric Flair isn't signing the contracts with WWE. He's being released from his contracts and WWE are not re-signing him. He is 75 years old. I was going to get Ric Flair in the ring. I don't know why. Give Ric Flair his last match that he never got, eh? Let's do that. But he's decided he's going to retire. So we're not going to get Ric Flair in. I will remove him from the shortlist if he is going to retire. So there's no point keeping him. So yeah, Ric Flair is a guy who we will not be signing. So there's that bit of news. Shit, man. Alright. We're finally signing some women. So yet again, we've gone for people that are above the age of 50. Aja Kong. She's a heel, ain't she? Amazing heel. Aja Kong. Welcome to the roster. I really hope somebody's a good Jazz. I would say almost definitely a heel. Definitely. Manami Toyota, we are going to bring in as a babyface. Better as babyface, love that. Soraya Knight, I'm a little worried about this one. She is a bit of an arsehole, but it's fine. We'll get her in anyway. Victoria, another lady we're bringing in. Complete the signing. Tajiri, I fucking used to love Tajiri, man. Used to love him. I might push this guy to the fucking moon. He's an amazing babyface and an amazing heel. Oh, what do I do? That's a great shot. What do I do with Tajiri? What do I do with Tajiri? I want to cheer him. I want to cheer. If Tajiri comes out, I'm popping massively. Bring him in as a face. Doug Williams, heel. Love him, but he's a heel. Steve Linsky, who is from, I think he's a bit of a wrong one actually. But I'm going to bring him in. We'll bring him as a heel ref, yeah, because he's an arsehole. Hoovin to Guerrera. Amazing heel. We'll keep him as a heel then. Luis Fernandez Gil, which is Dario Cueto from Lucha Underground. Gonna try and bring him in. Scott D'Amore. Interesting. Heel. Do I want Scott D'Amore as a heel? No, I don't. I want him as a face. Gene Snitsky, heel. Mikey Whipwreck, face. Tommy Dreamer, face. Super Crazy, heel. Do I bring him in with... Because I am bringing Psychosis in as well. Do I bring the Mexicals back? Because I want to pop for Super Crazy. Nah, face. We'll give him as a face. Scotty Tawati, face. Rob Conway as a heel. Charlie Huz. Alright, we'll keep him as a heel. Hernandez. He could be both, couldn't he? Hernandez. So is he going to be any good? Because I like Hernandez with Homicide. But I'm not signing Homicide. So I reckon a heel. I reckon we'll bring him as a heel. What do we bring in as like that cool face? Nah, heel. We'll bring in heel. C.W. Anderson, heel. And Simon Dean, heel. Indeed. Already a lot of signings there, but I'm looking forward to it again, man. I'm looking forward to it again. Okay, ladies and gents. This is going to be a big one. 1st of January 2025. Happy New Year, ladies and gents. Yeah, obviously this won't be the full year. It's only been a previous 3 months since we only started this save in October. But we have got our awards. Male Wrestler of the Year, Seth Rollins. Looking at his match history, 92 is the highest. Average of 79, not great. 10 wins, 6 losses. What was a 92? Just a Raw match. Gunther and Punk beat Seth and Priest. No idea who the faces or heels are in that one, I'll be honest. Yeah, fair enough. Fair play. Film Wrestler of the Year, Becky Lynch. The power couple's doing it. What did she get? Average of 80. 91 was the highest with a win against Timothy Stratton at Survivor Series. Pretty sure I did see that before. Still married to Seth? Still married to Seth? How do I don't know how to find out personal details of people. Personal details. Married. Still married to Seth Rollins. Strong dislike of Charlotte Flair. Ooh, oof. Right, Company of the Year, WWE, fair play. Fair play. You definitely didn't get as much growth as what we have. Where's your size there? Let's see what they did. They went down. They went down to 79 and went back up to 80. Fair enough. Alright. Tag Team of the Year. AEW get their first awards. Swerve in Our Glory. Swerve Strickland, Keith Lee with the Tag Team of the Year. Fair enough. Female Tag Team of the Year. Is she the one that passed away? And I brought her back into the game. Is she that one? Is she that one? Is she that one? 8th October, she might be. I can't remember. I probably should know that. But she's in Tag Team of the Year. Hana Kimura and Miku Ayono. Fair enough. Match of the Year. Bryan Danielson beat Jon Moxley on a collision match. Fucking hell. Fair enough. Show of the Year. Survivor Series 2024. I did look at that match previously. Male Young Wrestler of the Year. Mascara Dorada. He is on our shortlist. Definitely looking into him. I've seen a bit of him in AEW. He's good. Very good. Elena Black, who is Cora Jade. Nice one. Young female Young Wrestler of the Year. Veteran Wrestler of the Year. CM Punk. Fair enough. Fair enough. Female veteran wrestler of the year, Beth Phoenix. I've got a signed no, AEW. I put her on in this save. Put her with Edge. Indie wrestler of the year is Punk. Are you an indie wrestler? Mesa Ruga won the female indie. Fair enough. Play-by-play commentator of the year. Who we got? Kevin Patrick, Kevin Kelly. Michael Cole. Alright, fair enough. Female play-by-play commentator is Ihara. Fair enough. Male colour commentator, Milano Collection. Fair enough. And Veda's got one female. Is she just in North? Oh, she's in fucking New Japan and everything. She's not even in North no more. Male referee of the year, Charles Robinson. Fair enough. And female referee is Aubrey Edwards. Closure of the WWE Network. Interesting. And I think that's it for that news. Let me see what else is going on. We don't care. Jake Paul's had an offer from WWE. WWE want Jake Paul. Is he a wrestler? He's a wrestler. Has he had a match anywhere? He's not had a match anywhere. Enjoy. Jeff Jarrett's gone for AAA. Ken Talia, Rush leaving New Japan. Ryback's going on tour. Nothing now. Let's see our new signings, lads. Right. The former Kenzo Suzuki. We're bringing him as a heel, no doubt. Masato Tanaka. Face. I think face for Masato Tanaka. Bringing him in. Taka Michinoku. I think face. Amazing heel. Okay. Fair enough. I was going to put him with Funaki, but I guess I can't do that. Pardon me. Psychosis. Bring him in as a heel. Crowbar. He's a heel, isn't he? Yeah, amazing heel. Fair enough. Danny Doring. Face? Really? No, he's an arsehole. Danny Doring. 8 ECW days. Nuncio. Has an alter ego that would normally be applied when joining AEW. Would you like to automatically apply it? The alter ego is called Little Greedo. Then become a Little Greedo. Know that if you... Yeah, sure. Go on. Joey Styles is signing the company. Just incredible. 100% heel. Fair enough. Matt Striker. Yeah, I like the idea of him as a heel. He probably will change to a commentator if I do want him in that role. Stevie Richards coming as a heel. Blue Meanie. Nope, we've got the rest of the BWO now. He will come in as a heel as well. Kizani, heel. Rodney Mack, heel. Necro Butcher. Face. A marketing nightmare. Fucking hell. We'll make him a face. We'll make him just a nutter. That works. Alright. More deals. Chavo Guerrero Jr. Definitely a heel. D'Lo Brown, face. Rob Van Dam, face. Tyrus, heel. Alex Marvez, does it matter? We definitely can't do either. We'll make you the face. Mark Henry, we'll go prime Mark Henry as a heel, and Matt Hardy as a face. Sure. Alright. This is the night of the first show, but let's just see what's going on here. Amy Dumas, Lita, we are bringing in. I think I'm going to bring her in as a face. I brought in a lot of heels. We're going to bring in Lita as a face. Satoshi Kojima, face. Santina Morella. Oh, no, I think face. Yeah, I'll bring Santina in as a face. The Dudleys we got. I actually forgot we signed Dudleys. Mauro Ranallo. Fucking get in. Chris Daniels. I don't know what to do with Daniels, actually. Amazing heel, better as heel. I think we might make him a heel. Sean Woodman, X-Pac. Bring him in as a heel as well. Yep, definitely. And then this lot here. Oh. They are a better heel, ain't they? Both of them are just better heels. He's a better face, apparently, but we'll keep him now. And we'll make him a heel as well. And we've just got Booker T remaining. Booker T is the last one on our list. Booker T won't be on this show, obviously, but Booker T is on the list. Right, I literally stopped the recording, which you'll see in a little while, because I'm not sure where I'm going to edit this in. I forgot to go through our own end-of-year awards when we started this episode. So, I'm going to do it now quickly. End-of-year awards. The male wrestler of the year was Mustafa Ali. I don't know how many awards there are. Okay, there's not too many. My screen's gone black. Give me 1 second, lads. There we go. Veteran Wrestler of the Year, Silas Young. We are 42 years old. That's most of our roster, to be fair. But Silas Young won the Male Veteran Wrestler of the Year. No surprise there. Match of the Year, Mustafa Ali v Minoru Suzuki, 67. Beautiful. We've not beaten that this year yet. Card of the Year, Windy City Classic 19, not fucking 11. Male play-by-play is Kevin Egan, who has now left the company. Male colour commentator of the year is Jonathan Coachman, who has now left the company. Just thought I'd show it because I was clicking around and I just seen that. Cool, done. Continue with the episode. Alright. This is actually the next day because it got really late last night when I was recording. And I've even put the same t-shirt on. I hope you appreciate this. I've got it washed, I've got it ready, and we're good to go. But yeah, welcome back. I don't want to introduce this bit, but because you've literally just watched me play, and it's not in the future for you, whereas it's in the future for me. It's the next day for me, as I've already said. Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing. I have just changed something off screen. I've gone to the events TV, and I've made AEW Live run for an extra 30 minutes. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm always running out of time, and I don't really want to put a lot of stuff on the pre-show. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Obviously, tonight's show is the first one with the new TV deals. So I'm hoping for a bit of a better rating. We're always around the 0.01 rating, about 10,000 viewers, I think it normally is. Just see if there's anything going on here. Locker room incidents. David Bagan check something. Nuncio. Scotty Twitter come in and demand a pay rise. If you want him to work tonight's show, if you don't give it to him, he'll quit on the spot. What the fuck has happened here? Bruv, I've just paid you what you're worth. Oh, get fucked, mate. Mate, I ain't dealing with that shit. I ain't dealing with that at all. Buddy Rand, Necro Butcher got in an argument. Jim Corderius and Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo, Mike Yoda. Steve Linsky and Johnny Bravo. Cool, because he's the senior referee. I get you. I probably should change that. Alright lads, we've got the first show booked. I'm quite looking forward to this one, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, should be good. You used up the full hour and a half and an extra 5 minutes. We are yellow because we're using Trevor Lee in one of the matches, but we have limited involvement. It's actually the first match on the card. Oh, Roxy's having a dream behind me. She's alright. Yeah, we've got limited involvement. This should be a good show. We'll see how it goes. We've advanced a lot of storylines. I think we've actually advanced every storyline we're doing. There was obviously a lot of storylines. I think I showed you earlier. I can't remember. That was a whole day ago. But yeah, and we've got the debut of Scott D'Amore. So we're going to see how he goes in ring to see if we're going to keep him in ring. If not, we'll obviously move him out. But let's see how it goes. We have got, not great, 51. So Trevor Lee hit 31 with limited involvement. Obviously, he's still got a broken ankle, so not great with that. Jake Something, Ace Perry lost heat. Shouldn't have worked. His injury badly affected his performance. Yeah, we knew that. Some workers have little or no involvement. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we actually got penalised quite a lot for that. Started the rest of the segments, though. We had Jake Something, Joe Alonzo, Trevor Lee, and Silas Young defeat Yuji Nagata, Ultimo Dragon, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Ace Perry. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at Joe Alonzo now. No longer performing at 29, no longer performing at 32. He's now 43 in-ring performance, which is what we like to see. We actually gave him the pinfall victory over Yuji Nagata as well. Looking at the rest of them, 56 for Silas Young, very nice. Jake Something, 53, very good for my Heritage Champion. Ace Perry, 52. That one-on-one match at the pay-per-view should be quite good. Jushin Thunder Liger, 52. Ultimo Dragon, 50. Quite a way down from his previous 71. Interesting. Okay, interesting. And Yuji Nagata over 49. I guess we'll see how that one goes. We'll see what happens with that. After that, we did the segment which I think I mentioned earlier again. I can't remember if I did mention it or not. Raven basically adjusts his flock. David Vega and Vaughn Vertigo are now on our release list. So we've basically said Raven is just going to support Jodie Fret while hyping that she's also coming for the title while beating down David Vega and Vaughn Vertigo backstage. Colt Cabana versus Carl Anderson. This started off the storyline between the new tag team that we're going to bring in of Colt Cabana and Mick Foley, and we started out after this 58 from Carl Anderson, 39 Colt Cabana. Not great from Colt Cabana actually. He might be potentially on his way out of the company if he carries on performing like that. 55 segment though, not too bad. After the match, we had Mick Foley come out. We had a beatdown from the Good Brothers on Colt Cabana. Mick Foley came out and made the save. Starting that, Gangrel 39, Scott Dunmore 31. This is the TV champion. Gangrel will be defending it every week. What we learned about Scott Dunmore is that he can't perform for longer than 5 minutes. He's another Lance Storm. So, I'm going to look at his popularity. Obviously, that's not good for us. He might do better in an out-of-ring role. 31 performance, not great. 39 for Gangrel, a little bit better than what he's used to. Good though, commentary, quality lift the match. Colour commentary gave the match a boost. So Don Callis and Kevin Kelly doing well. Love it. Let's go, carry on. After the match, Jake Roberts cut a promo with Killer Kelly against Sky Blue. We're going to do this rematch tonight from the pay-per-view. And I think that's actually right now. 55. Not too bad. Kelly 53. Sky Blue 43. Jake Roberts did good work at ringside. Beautiful. That was exactly what we wanted. Sky Blue retained the title after Jody Fret accidentally hit Killer Kelly. So, there's that. And then we had Minoru Suzuki attack Mustafa Ali backstage. Basically, I did write a little thing about it, but then I realised it doesn't actually appear anyway, so I left it. Ali was backstage in an interview, basically saying, like, I respect Minoru Suzuki. I'm glad we had the match, yada yada. Suzuki's like, fuck that. Boom. I want another shot. So, yet again, we're going to do this match again at the pay-per-view. Great chemistry between the two. So, we're going to see how it goes. We had Josh Alexander, Ken Shamrock, Kurt Angle and Sabu defeat the team of Ace Austin, PCO, Mike Bennett and Zachary Wentz when Kurt Angle pinned Ace Austin. Sabu 47, Kurt Angle 57, Ken Shamrock 39, not great. Josh Alexander 65, Zachary Wentz 53, Mike Bennett 48, PCO 55, Ace Austin 58. PCO, very nice actually from remembering. Steve Linsky made his debut in this as well. Got on gimmick reign of awful. Love that. Phenomenal. It's always really good. Ken Shamrock was really up his game. We could tell 39 is not great at all. For one of our major stars. It's not good enough. But yeah, not too bad at all. These are obviously the singles matches that they pay with you. So just advanced or started any of them segments, any of the storylines. Good show. Really good show. 59 for that. I think that might be our best AEW live. Increased popularity in 32 regions. We're used to seeing 18. 32 is huge. Financial reports. We're losing loads of money still. Popularity recap. Gone up in Southern England's 25. We're one below Great Lakes. Fucking hell. Alright. Really, really good. I love that. Good show. And we've got Booker T in the door as a face. Doesn't really say. Yeah, you know, we will bring him in as a face, actually. Booker T. Bring him in as a face. Good little sign in now. Right. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Right. Massive debut. Alex Marvez. Smithy's done an interview with Alex Marvez and basically just said he's going to do the play-by-play for the next match along with Kevin Kelly and Don Callis. Let's see how it goes. 39. Better than last week, to be fair. Mikey Whipwreck actually answered the TV challenge, TV Open challenge tonight. Gangrel 38, Mikey Whipwreck 34. Got his underdog gimmick very good. 34 for Mikey Whipwreck. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad at all. Yeah. Colour commentary was good. Commentary was good. Not bad. Gangrel defends the title again. This guy can actually work for longer than 5 minutes. So that's a positive for Mikey Whipwreck. Next up, Dario Cueto debuted. Poor gimmick, not great. Dario Cueto was backstage with James Mitchell, Vicky Guerrero, and Dan Lambert. Just waffling about all the rivalries. I thought I'd get use out of them before they leave AEW. So this was just me doing that. Then we had a backstage segment because I haven't actually enhanced this segment at all. Jake Something attacked Ace Perry backstage. Just a little 3-minute segment just to get a little bit more heat on the storyline. Then we had a few women debut. So we've not actually had any women debut in this so far. Since we had the original 9, we've not had no one debut. However, we've made 6 new women signings, in-ring signings. 3 of them you saw in this match. Lita hitting a performance of 49. Amazing. Toyota hitting 35 and Saraya Knight hitting a 40. We had Lita pick up the victory, beating Hyan. Sky Blue Dead, a women's champion, 45 on a winning team. Manami Toyota 35, not great. Sierra 31 and Hyan 39. Adequate for Lita, poor for Manami Toyota, awful for Saraya Knight. Lita was off her game as well. Interesting. Alright, then we had... this was worse than Alex Marvez. Jerry Styles got an awful for his gimmick. That's not great. Basically, Smithy introduced Jerry Styles and said this guy will be on the commentary table for the next match, which will be an ECW showcase. An old ECW showcase, but an ECW showcase nonetheless. My TV moved. My bad. Yeah, little 6-man tag here. All 6 are debuting. We're going to see how it goes. 45. Okay, not bad at all. So, we done the BWO, the Blue World Order. Blue Meanie, 19. 19. And he got an adequate rating for his gimmick. Fucking hell. 19 for Blue Meanie. We had 41 for Nova and 44 for Stevie Richards. Okay, them two weren't too bad. Masato Tanaka, 46. Tajiri, 45. And Super Crazy, 38. Not good enough for Super Crazy. Seemed off his game. Yeah, I want that to be a little bit higher because I like Super Crazy. Got a great for his gimmick as well. Tajiri got an adequate. They're the main two that I'm looking at in here. Tajiri and Super Crazy, because I do like them too. Yeah, Tajiri picking up the victory though for his team. But yeah, little ECW showcase. Just thought I'd debut them and see how they performed. Not bad. Some of them really Blue Meanie, mate. That's fucking awful. Cockabana and Mick Foley cut a backstage segment where they basically said they're going to team up and they're going to go after the Good Brothers and the tag team titles. So that's that segment. Then we had a backstage brawl. It was Jody Fret and Killer Kelly. Jake Roberts and Raven were there, obviously their respective counterparts. Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Okay, good. If we do these, it doesn't matter that it's heel versus heel, which is great because I did it last month as well between Riddle and Ali, and I didn't check, but I just went to check that. Then we had the big one. Oh, another awful gimmick. Fucking hell, man. Spiffy interviewed Mauro Ranallo and said he will be announcing the main event, which is up next. Right, anything down now about the commentary? Nothing. Kyle Anderson off his game. Not great. Okay, 63 rated match. One of our best matches of the entire series so far. We have got 2 debuts here in Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. Obviously, they teamed up in TNA for a little while, so I thought I'd put them in the match because these 3 needed a 2 more partners. So this is actually the 8 men that will be in the Oceania tournament, Oceania Cup at the One Night Only event. So we've got Zachary Wentz, Kyle Anderson, Doc Gallows, Tristan Van Der Leyen, Ken Shamrock, Kurt Angle, Mick Foley, Mustafa Ali. I would normally aim to do 4 heel, 4 face. However, I've just decided to do these tournaments based on who's got the most popularity in that particular area we're going to. So these 5 here and these 3 here, obviously not including anyone that we've recently signed, people that are actually on our roster and people that we know we're keeping for now, people that are a part of this month's roster before we do another changeover at the end of the month. Yeah, that's the 8 that we're going for. Hernandez at 40, that's not bad at all. 48 for Trevor Guerrero, also debuting, very nice. Zachary Wentz 54, Kyle Anderson 55, Doc Gallows 54, Ali, the world champion, 68. Mick Foley 48, Kurt Angle 58, Ken Shamrock 40, and Jushin Van Der Leyen 52. Very good and great for the gimmicks as well. Beautiful. I like Trevor Guerrero, I like Hernandez. Looking forward to using them too in the future. For the show, 57, 32 regions. A lot of money lost again. Ontario's gone up, Northern England's gone up, Scotland's gone up. Beautiful. Right, unless there's any other news, we're going to go and book our first ever One Night Only event in Oceania. It's not going to be a good event. We know it's not going to be a great event. But we're going to see what we can do. Alright lads, won't lie, it took me so long I forgot I was recording. We have now booked the AAW One Night Only Oceania 2025. The obviously the middle of the month show. We're going to do this show and then we'll leave it for today's episode. I've been recording again for 2 hours. There's probably only about 10 minutes of this actual going in, but I've spent a long time booking this show. We've had a lot of absent workers. I'm not sure if I showed this earlier, but we've got people working AEW, Ring of Honor, TNA, GCW, NOAH, NWA. Like, we're missing a lot of people tonight, but we've got everyone that's available on the show in some capacity. So let's kick it off. Smithy introduces the show as always. We put the managers out there as well. We've got Jake Roberts out there, we've got Raven, we've got Dario Cueto, we've got Tully Blanchard, and then Danny Daniels and guests that are just in the background again. Just advancing all the segments best that we can. Smithy enjoyed going off script. Jake Roberts and Tully Blanchard also enjoyed going off script. Beautiful. Good start. Next segment. Yet again, lads, this probably isn't going to be a great show. We're only in front of 65 people in New South Wales. All I'm hoping is we ain't got a TV deal in Australia at the moment. So what I'm hoping is that we can build a bit of popularity by doing these shows in like the bigger areas. That's the aim. That's the main aim. Next segment. Starting off the Oceania Cup 2025. Kurt Angle v Scott Steiner. I remember before they had good chemistry, so I thought we'll do this as the quarterfinal match. Who was missing tonight? Justin van der Liger, who was meant to be in a tournament, couldn't make it. So I put Scott Steiner in there. He had one of the biggest popularities in Australia. So we put him in there instead, and he was a heel to replace the face. So then now we've got four heels and 4 faces. So, yeah, good match. 51, very nice. It's probably going to be our peak of the whole show, I'll be honest. But good start to the show. Never mind, beat it straight away. 55. Carl Anderson 53, Mick Foley 42. This is also in the quarterfinal. Carl Anderson beat Mick Foley, and he's through to the next round. Oh, Doc Gallows and Ken Shamrock don't click at all. It showed in their performance. Okay, Doc Gallows 41, Ken Shamrock 30. Not great at all. Doc Gallows beat Ken Shamrock. Both of the Good Brothers make it through to the semi-finals. And not the championship one on the line, but Mustafa Ali, our world champion, beat Zachary Wentz in the other quarterfinal. We had a distraction from Sabu costing Zachary Wentz the match. Not that Ali needed anyway. 64 performance. Really, really good there. Love that from him. Then we did, what was this? TV title. We did a TV title match. In a 20-man, was it? Does it say what it was? I think there's 20 blokes in it. 20-man over the top rope TV title match. We debuted a lot of people here. A lot of people. Charlie Haas, Crowbar, CW Anson, Danny Doring, Doug Williams, Just Incredible, Kenzo Suzuki, Kizani, Necro Butcher, Nunzio, Psychosis, Rob Conway, Snitsky. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. 46 segment. Can't hate it at all. Credit rating's only 5. Not great. Next segment. We had a women's showcase. We've got 2 of these tonight. So we had a 3v3. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the same match as what we did on Alive the other day. Literally yesterday. But I've replaced Sky Blue for Shaz McKenzie because Sky Blue wasn't here. 33 Minami, 33 Shazza, 35 Lita, 27 for Sierra, 32 Hyan, and 28 for Soraya Knight. Not great, but I had to get on a card in some capacity, so that's what we did. Semi-finals. Kurt Angle versus Doc Gallows. Kurt Angle beat Doc Gallows to make it into the final with an interference from Colt Cabana, costing Doc Gallows the match. In the match, we also had Mike Bennett come out and distract Angle. 56 Kurt Angle, 40 Doc Gallows. He did better when he had no chemistry. Interesting. Okay. Then we, so before the semi-final between Ali and Carl Anderson, Minoru Suzuki was seen backstage attacking Ali. Then we get into the match. Danny Doring's a shit road agent. Cool, good to know. Carl Anderson defeated Mustafa Ali with further interference from Minoru Suzuki. 63 Ali, 53 Carl Anderson. This was realistically just to stop me doing Ali v Kurt Angle face-to-face in the final. Put Carl Anderson in. I know he's a good worker. Carl Anderson, Kurt Angle in the final. It's going to be good. Danny Doring, you're a dickhead. Next up, we've got the other women's showcase. We've got Jodie Frett, Jazz, and Victoria both debuting on this show, beating Christy James, Heather Reckless, and Tootie Lynn. Let's have a look. Victoria 40, Jazz 38. It's good. We're not even in their best region, so it's good. 37 Jodie Frett. That's nice from her as well. Tootie Lynn 22, Heather Reckless 28, Christy James 18. Yep. Face women ain't very good. Not great at all. Then we did a 40-man over-the-top rope battle royal, where we just included everyone else that wasn't already booked. And we brought in 5 local guys as well, because we just needed 5 people. Eamon ended up putting the managers back as wrestlers. Put Jake Roberts in the match, put Raven in the match, put Tully Blanchard in the match. They didn't make the final 4. The final 4 was Tajiri, Mark Henry, Booker T, and the winner, Minoru Suzuki. Made sense, obviously, going after the world title, so does make sense. We've actually advanced the women's and the TV title scramble with this, which I didn't realize I was doing. Booker T, very good. D'Lo Brand debut, Hoovy debut, Mark Henry, Matt Striker, Taka Michinoku, Tyrus, and X-Pac, all the debuts. Love that. Perfect. Great performance of Ace Austin, really stood out. Thank you very much, Ace Austin. I might give you a bit of praise at the end, we'll see. Nova sustained a crack sternum. I don't care too much, I'll be honest. Then we did a tag team showcase. We did a women's, we did a men's with the 40-man Rumble, 40-man Battle Royal, and now we're going to do a tag team showcase. We've got Brother Devon and Bully Ray. Won this match, beating Rohit Rowe and Zico, who performed at 32 and 33. Bully Ray at 40, by the way. Brother Devon at 44. Brother Devon outperformed Bully Ray. Interesting. Sabu and his debuting tag team partner, Rob Van Dam. Sabu hit a 44, Rob Van Dam 42. And then a tag team that we did the other day, Chava Guerrero and Hernandez. Hernandez 38, Chava Guerrero 46. As I said, Team 3D, Dudley Boys, what are you going to call them, with the victory. Team 3D got a excellent chemistry. RBD and Sabu, excellent chemistry. Chava Guerrero and Hernandez got a tag team specialist. I don't think they were a team for that long in TNA, but maybe they were. They probably won the titles a couple of times, didn't they? Because, yeah, TNA. I think that's pretty much it, though. Yes, we have an interview where Smithy's backstage talking to Kyle Anderson and Kurt Angle before the final. This is the little hype before the final, and the final was a 59. Okay, Kurt Angle 54, Kyle Anderson 53. Kurt Angle defeated Kyle Anderson in the Oceania Cup 2025 final. Kurt Angle wins the Oceania Cup. Doesn't mean anything, really. I was going to do this as he'll then get a title shot at the next pay-per-view, but we've already established the Mustafa Ali Minoru Suzuki event. So maybe we'll just do this as... I might book it on the next show. I don't really know what I'm going to do. But Kurt Angle is basically guaranteed a future title shot. Finish show. 59. Love that. Finish the show. Address the locker room. Yes, we will give balls. Since they mentioned Ace Austin, we'll do that. Praise for a great performance. And I guess Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson made it to the final. Did lose ultimately, but yep, we'll give him praise as well. Make speech. Ace Austin. Kyle Anderson, please. Injury report. Craig Sternum will only be able to work angles 26 days. So whatever Nova's performed at the moment, that will be his average rating for the month. Not great there. We lost 50 grand. Popularity report, Great Lakes up 27, love that. New South Wales, which is where we formed, stays at 2. 6 in Mid-South, 6 New England, 6 Northwest, 5 Quebec and Manitoba. Love that. Good show, good show. Wonder if we can buy any more of these companies. Oh, right. Actress Girls. What a weird name. Japanese, is it? Kanto, yep. Size. I actually think we're more popular now than them, I'll be honest, in Japan. But we will buy them just because I don't know nothing about them. Let's do that. We'll disband whatever they're called. Right, they're gone. IWRG. We're gonna get some Mexican pop, lads. We're gonna get some Mexican pop and some good Mexican pop as well. Okay, contact, attempt takeover, disband, pay off their debt. IWRG is now gone. Progress, oh, former WWE affiliates. I like Progress. And they're happy to shut down. I do like Progress though. Size, yeah, you know what, lads, we're taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it. We're coming for everyone. It's our plan. We want to take over. We want to take over fast. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. It's the first time I've actually done this, so I don't know if it's a great idea at all. Rev Pro won't also because we're too small. Let's look at our company size quickly. So we're 19th at the moment. Do we go up anywhere? We're not 19th. We're 17th. We go above Marigold and All Japan Pro Wrestling with that. Wow. We now have a deal in Mexico to be shown as well. It's perfect. USA, Japan, Mexico, UK. That is perfect. Right, lads. I think it's quite a successful mid-month stoppage here. Yeah, I've actually got about 4 hours worth of recording to edit based on this episode. And I think the episode might be about 10 minutes long. So, although I did waffle a lot at the beginning of yesterday's episode, so I guess we'll see. Still got a few debuts to do. I need to do some more matches at the next pay-per-view to basically work out where everyone's at. And after the next pay-per-view, I will go through all the ratings and everything and work out who will be moved to the release list. But yes, lads, that's enough for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of AEW on TW9. Yeah. I don't know if I said I've been Smithy, but I've been Smithy. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you're all enjoying, because yet again, I still am. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll be back for another episode of AEW on TEW9 very soon.